Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the New York Mets. Baseball starts right now.
Center fielder, number 14.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division, but you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground. Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Batting second.
Here's Odor now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So striding forward now, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Now a hard liner toward short, but there to take it is Cabrera. And now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
Lined hard toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
He's in there.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner, and Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Swing. Strike three, the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. At the plate, Neil Walker. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike. Now at the plate, Mike Napoli. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
First baseman, Mike Napoli.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right. Bruce is there, and he has it for the out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Little tapper down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runners on first with 1 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. To third. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good up. Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And there's ball 2 now. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. DeShields is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He brings a rather ugly 230s back.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. That's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chu is there. And that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Delino DeShields. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cespedes on the move, and that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Cabrera there for this one at short. Scooped up, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, the center
Here's
fielder,
Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1
Gomez.
here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now
Striding
batting,
in once again,
second baseman,
Rougned Odor. 0 for
Rougned
1 for him here in
Odor.
this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Jay Bruce now. The average for him entering play,
Leading
not
off for the
far
Mets.
north of 200.
Right
Swinging a
fielder,
ball hit on the ground.
Jay Bruce.
1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lucas Duda comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Duda is retired, 2 down now.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it. Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Mike Napoli now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Brett Gardner. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Robinson Chirinos.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. To Cabrera for 1. Back to Duda. A double play in the end. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. First time up, he went down looking. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Travis d'Arnaud is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Darvish pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Here it comes. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. Cespedes has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Ready for another shot now. Mike Napoli. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
Well, you got to get the bunt down right here, but that just was not very good form right there. It didn't look like he was going to get that down, even if he made contact.
Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swinging a looper to left. DeShields coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder
Here's Brett 11. Gardner now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Soft liner to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And the 2-out threat will. Ready once again, Jonathan Lucroy. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Designated hitter.
Striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he is out on the tag. Relay to first in time, and just like. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Now a foul tip held onto by Lucroy. Well done there to record the strikeout.
The shortstop, number
First delivery
13.
to him on the way. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1-2. Here it comes. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Beltre ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Standing in, Elvis Andrus. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Elvis Andrus.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Duda coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Delino DeShields. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bruce over to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. At the plate, Carlos Gomez. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Line drive to left. Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away. Here's Jay Bruce now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, Shea.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jay Bruce is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Jose Reyes. Darvish pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. First pitch swinging, as this will be a chance for Walker at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Beltre. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Digging in, Mike Napoli. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Bruce has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Yimi Garcia has been summoned here. And here's the first pitch.
Yimi Garcia.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's in trouble now, Matt. He measured
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the... Ready now.
Leading off for the Mets here in the bottom of the 9th. Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Neil Walker. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Jake Diekman is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's right there, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Yasiel Puig will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swung on and missed 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Keone Kela takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitch
Chase Utley will be called on as a
number 26. Chase Utley.
Lays off 1-0. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Chu coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Joey Gallo is up off the bench to pinch hit here. So we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame.
Joey Gallo.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Bell has it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He was a double play victim last time around. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Nomar Mazara will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jay Bruce. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Right fielder.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
The first baseman, number
Here's Lucas
21.
Duda now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Jose Reyes is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. This one's flared out toward left. Mazzara has it in his sights, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Center fielder.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row. And I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. Here's Rougned Odor now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. The relay around second now and headed for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Riding in once again, Adrian Beltre. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Center fielder.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a rather easy first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Line toward center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Here's Neil Walker looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Chu has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1. On the ground up the middle. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. Here's Mike Napoli now. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Number 5.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He went down on strikes last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And now pitch on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Up next for the Rangers,
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging into. Try it again.
designated hitter, Yasiel Puig.
Drilled right back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in, Bell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready once again, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Headed after it is Mazzara. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Bell heads for the plate. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a little unfortunate that he couldn't quite get that last out he needed in the 9th, but still.